Hello, this is Tony Heller from RealClimateScience.com, reporting on Biden administration progress to build back better. I've been critical of the climate agreements over the past 30 years because they've done nothing to slow the growth of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, including last year's lockdown. But the Biden administration is finally showing some progress. The critical production of carbon dioxide needed to maintain our food supply is getting choked off. Beer, fizzy drinks, and meat supplies threatened by CO2 shortages. Two major fertilizer plants where the gas is produced have shut their doors this week due to soaring gas prices. Gasoline prices in the United States are up more than 50% since last year's pretend election. This is due to Joe Biden promising to shut down the fossil fuel supply.
But kiddo, I want you to just take a look, okay? You don't have to agree. But I want you to look in my eyes. I guarantee you, we're going to end fossil fuel, and I am not going to cooperate. Okay?
Joe Biden has fulfilled Barack Obama's 2008 promise to make energy prices skyrocket.
Under my plan of a cap and trade system, electricity rates would necessarily skyrocket. Even regardless of what I say about whether coal is good or bad, because I'm capping greenhouse gases, coal power plants, natural gas, you name it, whatever the plants were, whatever the industry was, they would have to retrofit their operations. That will cost money. They will pass that money on to consumers.
But apparently making life unaffordable for poor and middle-class Americans isn't going quite far enough for Joe Biden. During the election, Democrats told us that it was racist and discriminatory to require ID for voting. They said that for some reason it was difficult for people with darker skin to obtain identification. But now the same Democrats are saying that anyone who doesn't have an ID should be kicked out of their home. They're also saying now that anyone who doesn't have their vaccine ID should not be allowed to work, purchase food, or go into any public places. I'm sure it's just a coincidence that everything the Biden administration is doing appears to be targeted towards destroying our country and destroying our civilization. Democrats tore the country down and then told us they were going to build it back better. But Toto can sniff out a scorched earth policy when he smells one. You can visit Toto, Kyrie, and Caesar on the web at realclimatescience.com.